the control room, like the title.
Your slight issue with the pun. McGowen, like
McGowen. You're McGowen to like this. Going guy. Yeah, I try.
What's up, people? I'm here.
Yeah. So wow, it's been an interesting it's only been like 5 minutes because I went to go start the live stream at 7, and then you walked through the door. Yeah. Hi. Welcome to the stream. I know I'm late. I'm sorry. We had a guest arrive. If you don't know, for whatever reason, that means you don't have a Twitter account. This is Chris McGowen. He's he's just like an awesome person, fellow YouTuber, yours truly, Chris, and Vlogifier. So yeah. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, do you mind if I run and get a chair real quick?
Go ahead, get a chair. What's up, y'all? This is so fantastic. Chris will not skip my comment this time because I'm right here. Or right here. I'm going to move up a little bit.
Do you want water, by the way?
I'm all right. I actually took your advice and packed 4. So when I went up to the Griffith Observatory, I packed like 4 water bottles because I said, you always complain about not having enough water. And sure enough, the dry air is like gotten in my lungs.
Right?
And it's like,
welcome to the West.
Yes.
We have no humidity.
In fact, I have a story to tell you about me going to the Griffith Observatory. So a couple days ago, I went to the Griffith Observatory, and so I go to Hollywood Walk of Fame, tour around there, take an Uber. On the way up, it's like, yeah, this is a pretty safe area.
Wait, and in Hollywood?
No, between Hollywood and the neighborhood between Griffith Observatory and Hollywood. This is a pretty safe area. And drive up. I go up there, and he drops me off halfway up the mountain. He says, okay, there's too much traffic. I'll drop you off here. Walk up. I walk up, go up there, see sunset. It's fantastic. I walk down to get an Uber. I get no phone service.
That's right.
And I am like, okay, I'll just walk down the mountain and try to get an Uber. And it's like, because there's traffic going up, it's like, how much do I get an Uber when you got like 30 cars stacked up? So I just walk down the mountain.
You were in Hollywood at night.
I'll get to that. So I walk down the mountain, and I actually stop at a park and charge my phone, like a lamp. It's the whole day I went from just charging my phone anywhere. So charge my phone, still get no phone service, walk down more. Finally, I get some phone service, get an Uber. Then I look over, and I see to my right a dog. And I was like, huh, that's odd. How's there a dog with no owner? I was like, wait a second, that's not a dog. That's a coyote. And I'm like,
oh my gosh.
And I see a coyote. And he's like, what? And I'm freaking out at this moment. And I start walking nervously down. And it's just in this field to the right. And then this guy comes behind me, jumps out of the car, and like scares him off.
Oh my
He goes into the woods. And then he goes in the woods, and he can't find him because he's gone. I can hear him to my right, parallel with me, in the woods. I'm walking down, trying to find my Uber. And then the Uber hasn't come yet. I'm still waiting. And then probably about 50 yards in front of me, he comes out and just continues walking down.
Oh my gosh.
And then my Uber picked me up, and I was just freaking out.
Nope, out of that whole situation.
So it's funny because I wasn't threatened by anybody. I was threatened by an animal, essentially. And that is the story. Eventually I'll just make an Olin Rogers story about it. But
yeah.
Yes, that.
Please do. Hey.
LA stuck out to me with a coyote.
Like, you were in Hollywood at night. Wow.
I was in Hollywood the night. Actually, 2 nights before that, I was in Hollywood because we went to a chicken and waffles place with my group. Walked around halfway, and to me, it just felt like New York City. Like, I didn't feel unsafe. I'm used to walking around in Richmond at night. So, if wild animals, that's a totally different story.
Dang. Well, holy cow.
Let's get to these comments because you always skip mine, and now I cannot complain.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Yeah. Hi, Mom. My mom's watching.
Oh. Hello, Jamie.
This is not at all awkward. No. Yeah, that's one of my earliest memories is seeing a coyote cross the road.
across the road
to terrify young Chris, apparently. Yes. That goes for both of us.
Yes.
That's yeah. If whatever, yeah, you don't know, his last name is McGowen, so that's what the pun in the title is all about. Because someone didn't get, I saw someone in the comments, I didn't catch who, but someone, yeah. So, how do you like LA?
Here's what my first thought was. This is Florida light. I was in Florida last month, and it's like there's palm trees everywhere. This is exactly like Florida. There's no humidity. Florida light.
Oh my gosh, I think that is the best comment I've ever heard. LA is Florida light, especially with Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, isn't Santa Monica
I
gorgeous?
just went there today, and it was just so fantastic.
Oh man, I love Santa Monica.
It was funny because I was walking down that promenade area. I was like, oh yeah, that's where Chris met Evan Editor. Oh yeah, that's where Chris ate the panini. It's like, oh yeah, that's because I was just pulling the videos on my phone and
yeah, it's a beautiful place. I'd love to live there. Only problem is the rent. It's freaking insane. Oh my gosh. I think I once, just for the heck of it, looked, and I think the lowest I found was either $3,000 or $4,000 a month.
Whoa.
Wow. Upwards of there were houses in the millions. It was, yeah.
Thomas, what's it like? Well, I've already seen him in person before. This is my 5th time encountering him. First time this year, first time in California. So
yeah, we're bros. We're buddies. We're manly friends. Grr. LA is like Florida, but not trash.
But it's been a cool culture experience because I came here and I've been taking the metro all around. I took the commuter train from the station in Union Station, the Green Line, took from there Uber, and then Ubered here. And I've been riding metro everywhere. I haven't been Ubering very much at all.
I haven't even tried the metro. I need to. Yeah, apparently there's a bus that stops right outside down our street. That's kind of nice.
But I was looking at station times. The last train goes at 8:12, and said I'm probably not going to make it, so I'll probably have to Uber a little farther. But it's fine. I've spent very little. Actually, I have budgeted, or not budgeted, but I've made sure I've spent as little money as possible because I found, I'm going to be honest, Twin Sauce. I stalked your liked videos. Do you do that sometimes? You go to channels, liked videos, and stalk the likes? That's why you make them private.
Right.
And there was a good video about traveling around the world on a budget. And the guy said it's you couch surf, and when you go around, don't blow all your money on that one trip. Save for the next trip, which for me is going to be VidCon. This trip was actually, I thought about it. I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. Then I saw cheap plane tickets, and I was like, you know what? For $200 or round trip here.
Holy cow! That $200?
$200.
Man alive, that's awesome.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Google Flights.
I only ever use Kayak. I need to.
This is fantastic because they have all the sources from everywhere, and you can line up. Google has done a very good job with it.
Anything Google touches is awesome, except for Google Plus. We don't talk about Google Plus.
Actually, there's a video where you had said, "Oh, come on, Google Plus isn't that bad."
Called out.
I am your encyclopedia. I keep from the past 4 years, but you have posted.
Oh my gosh.
Upload dates, everything.
I can't get away with anything. I mean, okay, to be fair, it's not bad. There's just nobody on it at all. So
no, what happened was they wanted people to get on, so they made everyone with a YouTube account force it on there, and that just backfired. If you want a social media account, Twitter's fine. Don't ruin it, Google.
Right? No kidding. Oh yeah, we probably should start reading the comment. Now, that's the struggle, right? It's yes. You have to keep a story while constantly keeping an eye on the. Also, you can totally see my dirty clothes basket thing right in between us for drawing attention to it. Look, I got some towels, jeans. But yeah. So why are you in California?
Why? Because I went to. So this week or last week, I was supposed to attend the Biola University Missions Conference in La Mirada. and my plane got canceled because of the snow in Baltimore, and Baltimore actually didn't really get too much snow, but my flight. By the time I got here, the conference was just about over.
Dang.
So, but to be honest, it was cool because the people who I'm staying with are super nice, and they even offered to have me again during VidCon. So,
hey,
La Mirada isn't too far from Anaheim either. So,
yeah, that's the thing. Anaheim is like way down south. Also, well, not way down south, but like.
Also, when I was in the car being picked up, so as soon as I landed, the person that was picking me up asked me, "What do you want to do?" And I said, "I want In-N-Out." So like the first hour, I got In-N-Out because it's like I have to get that.
What did you think?
It was fantastic.
Yes, it's yeah, it's very sentimental to me personally, so that's the reason I like it most. But yeah, it's awesome. Did you see on the bottom of their cups?
No.
They have John 3:16 on the bottom.
Oh, I have not seen that.
Yeah, they're like.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I've had it 2 or 3 times since I've been here because, like, you just got to enjoy yourself with it while you're out here.
Right. What's In-N-Out? It's a fast food chain. It's not like I'm sure it's incredibly unhealthy. A West Coast only thing, and it's amazing.
Actually, here in the South, we have a ripoff of In-N-Out. Cookout.
You're totally right.
They ripped off In-N-Out, and it's like a Christian company in the South, like in Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia.
You're totally right. Sorry, not to interrupt you.
But I blew his mind because it finally hit him.
Yeah, like we had a cookout that was right down the road from where I lived in NC, and I never even made that connection before. But that makes so much sense. Which was the best lemonade. So I have to ask, what has been your favorite part of LA so far?
Oh, definitely the Griffith Observatory.
Yes.
Like I went up there, it's like, oh my gosh. You know how I haven't been here, but it reminds me of the Parathon from
I'm sorry. Yeah.
From Nashville. I haven't been there, but it's like a good meeting place where you can just hang out and do stuff there.
Right? The lawn outside is nice. The view, oh my gosh. You look out and you can see Hollywood. You can see the coast if you look far enough.
Yes.
Fun fact. Here, let me mute the microphone real quick. I'm just going to give a topical thing that I don't want you stalkers to know where I live. I'm talking about you.
Am I blowing out the mic for me being this loud?
No, the microphone was muted. I must have accidentally bumped it. Or
you muted mute or something.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't know at what point it cut out.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I majorly messed up. He was saying though that at 7:30 he's gonna debut. I have no idea what it is, but apparently it's like really big and really exciting. So
Chris suggests P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
Dude. Oh my gosh. It should be working now though. But yeah. And now there's no comments. Nothing's refreshing.
No comment. No comment from the audience.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. That was all kinds of weird. My fault. But yeah. So did you like the Griffith Observatory?
Yeah.
Did you hike to it or
no?
Okay, good.
If I would have had like an extra day or something, I would have probably done it. But
it's like a 6-hour hike or something.
That's what I was thinking. Looking at your video, it's like, okay, is it even worth hiking to?
Yeah, it's really cool, but like you have to dedicate the whole day to it, and so that's why I was like, wait, did you hike up to the sign?
No. It's been interesting here though, is because I've been fighting the jet lagness because there's a time change. I'm essentially 4 hours behind because of daylight savings time.
That's right.
And at first it was kind of weird, and now it's like I feel tired earlier, and now I get up earlier.
Get up?
Yes, it's actually been kind of an advantage. Yeah. And I stayed up for 29 hours straight because what happened is I drove up to Baltimore, parked my car, and I slept in the airport. Only slept an hour.
Gosh.
And I came over on my flight. This was Wednesday night into Thursday. And didn't only dozed off. I just looked out. It was a fun ride on the way because I just got God's geography lesson of America. Fantastic. And got here, landed, and then I went out to LA with people, and I probably stayed up for over 29 hours. No coffee.
Oh my gosh. That's how you know he's from the South.
I'm from the South.
You're a team sweet tea.
Yes.
Not like them Yankees up north that, they're unsweetened tea. I cannot do a Southern accent to save my life. Again, how are you alive?
How am I alive? I live off of sweet tea. It runs in my veins. I'm from the South. My roommate acknowledges that I'm a Southerner.
Yep.
If you've seen my previous tweets, you can tell that my roommate and he's very tweetable. Actually.
So I have to ask, as a Southerner visiting the West Coast, like LA, what do you have you noticed anything that struck you as weird, or has it all been kind of normal? Does that make any sense?
Well, it's interesting because I was at the pier today and I ate lunch, and I actually asked people across me, where are y'all from? And it's like, yep, you're from the South.
Yeah, where are y'all from?
It's you guys. It was funny because I was sending an email to the people who I was staying with, and instead of saying, I was like, they're California. You say you guys. You guys
is gender neutral. Everyone's a guy here. Hey guys, what's up?
When I went to Santa Monica, you could tell the stereotypical California surfer dudes down there.
And the Valley girls. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You can see the stereotypes down here. It's kind of funny.
It's one of those, there's stereotypes because there's truth to them. And the hipsters all everywhere.
I don't have a Southern accent. You're right. But, I am a Southerner at heart.
Mm-hmm.
I live in Richmond, where the capital of the Confederacy, and no. So normally James and I at this point would get into a debate with North and South.
Oh my gosh. Virginia, your home sweet home. You want to give it a kiss?
I would.
You've been in LA meeting lots of different, well. Okay. So, let me see if there are any comments that I can reactify to.
T is live a freaking man. I got that from him.
I picked it up from someone. I don't remember.
Olin Rogers. Did y'all see his new video today?
Yeah.
Have you heard that story VidCon or something?
No.
Because he said he's done it a live story before.
Yeah. I wonder if it was on his, when he did that stage tour thing.
Yeah.
His comedy. But oh my gosh, that was horrible.
Okay, funny story with that.
Okay.
So, there's a game that we do in like our organization. It's called John's Game because it was named a guy named John introduced it to us. And what you do is you write something. You have a category like if this person was to do something, what would like if that person was to go to the mountains, like what would he bring? Or like it's something stupid. For me, it was like if Chris was to get arrested for something, what would it be? And of course, I'm like the least likely to get arrested in the office. Like I'm just this mellow guy.
He's a good boy.
And one of the people said public pooping. And so that's sort of like a stuck in the office. So it's like when I see Olin Rogers, it's like, oh, he did public pooping.
Oh my gosh. You got your role model right there. Dang. That is a really crappy situation.
Where is my phone? Because we are going to launch something. If you want him a book bag.
Oh, yeah.
I can grab my water because
your book bag.
It's a book bag.
It's a backpack.
Book bag. That's what I grew up calling it, and that's what I'm going to call it.
Do you have any books in there? Oh,
the video we're going to
shoot. Touche. Where did you get that cat shirt? Olin Rogers. Funnily enough.
OlinRogersSupply.com.
Yeah. Does Florida count as the South?
No.
The more northern you go, the more southern it gets.
Where did I put my phone?
But yeah. Oh, Shayna says hi, by the way.
Hello, Shayna.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Oh, good.
Alrighty.
Couldn't find it. That would be on phone.
You're going to ask me about this right here. This was a joke. I am not a big Lincoln person, but somebody gave me this, and I just stuck it on the back of my phone. It's kind of disgusting, but, you know. Alrighty. It's going live. Alrighty. So, I had this weird idea come to my head.
Boom.
And
hang on, let me there we go.
So
I'll just set this down here.
It comes to my head, and it's like, you know, I want to do something with this because it has a lot of potential. And I said, you know, what have I done for Chris? And it's like, I created the Chris Howard role back in 2015. I spent 4 months on that and debuted 2016, January.
Thank you, by the way.
Of 2016, I started PD Memes. I'm the guy who runs that. And
really? I really know that. I mean, I kind of assumed because like you, I don't remember why there was something where like you tweeted and then the PD Memes like would retweet it. I was like, oh, so I bet you. But no, I didn't actually have any confirmation.
I started PD Memes. I still manage that.
That's great.
So what else? And then very recently I made the California tribute for him. That was a nightmare project. And like, so basically 3 months, it had been in my mind. I was gonna say, okay, I'm gonna work on that. My editing program would not cooperate. Like it took an hour to load all the files, and then something would corrupt, and you'd have to start all over again.
Oh my gosh!
Because the files were huge. Because I like good quality. I get done. So it's like, okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another Twitter account. Can I get a drum? So it's like, okay, this Twitter account has to be over the top. And, you know, I was looking at some fan Twitter accounts, and I was like, huh, I got an idea. So, drum roll, please. This Twitter account is nothing. Just kidding. There's nothing. I'm kidding.
Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm sure that was loud.
Do not do ASMR on these people if I am not making them suffer. I am going to defend. No. All right. The Twitter account is going to be called Chris Howard as Hamilton.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Please. Yes.
And
that's actually. Let me just pull my hair into a ponytail for that.
I created a picture.
Oh my gosh, that's actually really good. Oh my gosh.
It's terrible, but here.
No, that's you got the skin, everything.
It was I think the lighting actually is what makes up for it. So it's going to be called Chris Howard as Hamilton, and I take quotes from you, and I make it Hamilton. For example.
Thank you.
For example.
Oh
my God. Tweets that because I've made a whole list of them. It must be nice. It must be nice to have Chris respond to your messages.
Ooh.
I was younger when you are now. Camera. I dropped it. I dropped it in the toilet. I witnessed crap firsthand.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful and horrible, but mostly beautiful. I still remember that moment. That was the worst. Because it wasn't my camera. It was my mom's.
Okay.
And imagine having to explain that to your mother.
You drop everything on toilets, like the camera, the Game Boy. Rule number 1, never bring your phone into a bathroom. Ever. That's been my rule forever because you don't want stuff to happen. My phone, thankfully, is water case, but just don't bring it in there. Leave it outside charging. That's always been my rule.
You don't have to ever worry about
I know you open your Snapchats on the toilet, but you admit that.
Yeah, if you've sent me a Snapchat and you've seen I've opened it but haven't responded, that's probably why. You don't want to see, because that's my face. Never mind.
So that is going to be a thing.
Dude, seriously, thank you so much. That's actually wonderful, and I'm fangirling right now. I gotta the bullets at your gun. The bullets at your gun. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, here's James.
Carrig.
The issue on the table. Lincoln. No.
Versus the South. That'd be actually kind of cool.
Oh,
but don't you look the South? I can kind of rap for the record. Kind of.
The issue on the table.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So that is the big reveal tonight. In case I actually tweeted that and PD Memes tweeted that. Chris Howard as Hamilton is an account. We're making this right now.
This is happening. I need to oh no, I'm logged into Chrome. I need to log into the Fox of Fire.
Fox of Fire. Oh yeah.
You're the venerated Virginian.
I am.
Oh, hang on. There we go. Sorry. Thank you, Kia. Yeah. Is it? What's the actual handle? Is it going to be Chris as Hamilton?
It's just going to be Chris Howard. I still need to.
Or Chris Howard as Hamilton. How to make Chris happy? Say Hamilton. Oh my gosh. Yeah. People are saying they're going to leave the stream to follow it. So thank you.
It's not up yet. We're still in the process.
It's happening. Things are happening, folks. In fact, you know what? Let me vloogify this by switching out the battery, switching on my style.
Verification code is a 72. Starts with 72. That's a good sign.
Yeah, that's actually hilarious. There we go. Who runs the Chris as things? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I suspect Shayna, but I don't know. Days when Jordan Taylor had
50 accounts.
Now
you have 50 accounts. It's kind of weird.
His eyebrow, his shoelaces, yeah.
Some of them are still active, which is kind of funny because you retweeted one.
Really? Okay, there we go. Oh yes, so things are happening. Well, it would probably help if I turned on the microphone.
Just leave it mute.
Just like this live stream for 30 minutes. Because I was a...
You're always a genius.
That's... 3, 6, there we go. Sorry. One thing you miss about working in a grocery store, the money. And like sometimes my coworkers, I was friends with them. Well,
and I can understand. I mean, sometimes you'd have like the customers, like when I did like my other work, you'd have customers that come up and they don't understand, but they think they do.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I could use your email. No, use his address.
Oh my gosh. Oh, my mom says thank you, by the way, for everything. And yeah, thank you. Also, I can move this microphone. Sorry, that's kind of right in your way of the comments. Is that? It's like,
Jamie, you're welcome. I enjoy being with him. Thank you for helping me set up trying to get a hold of him.
Is there like I'm trying to figure out a good spot for this microphone that's not like that doesn't block your view of the comments. Here we go. What if I just put it off to the side like that? Does that work?
Yeah, that'll work.
Better for you. Can you still hear? That's okay. Lafayette. Ways for break coach red blood stains.
So I'm gonna admit something. I like Hamilton, but I'm not like a huge like fangirl like he is. I enjoy it. Like there's some songs. It's the same thing. Top is that. Sorry to make the thing. Top. I enjoy some of the songs. I'm not like this huge like Top. Like,
I understand that. Thank you for putting it in a way I can understand it. No, but yeah. Okay, yeah, they can hear it. It's a Chris over. Pretty merch.
Chris Howard is that's a slot. Chris Howard is
Chris Hamilton. I don't know. Bella asks, "Do you want to take her to the prom?"
I'm too busy doing stuff. Sorry. Maybe she's asking you.
Well, she had said, yeah. So I'm pretty sure. Although,
sorry, I'm busy. I have to edit 6 days worth of vlogs when I get back.
Oh my gosh, dude. Also, is there a skunk? Do you mind if I shut the windows?
Shut the windows. I am probably shouting and your neighbors can hear me.
Oh yeah, no worries. I film with my windows open. Oh hey!
Who's there?
Hallelujah. I would love to have these back. Thank you.
I got a knock-knock joke for you.
Okay, now you have to remember something. I am English, so it does take a while.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting Lima Cow.
Wait a minute. Interrupting
Sponsored by Audible.
Jeez.
I know, that's why we get along so well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh. There we are. Okay, so sorry.
There we go. Just PD as Hamilton. There we go. That is. Once we get this thing up and running.
Thank you.
That is. Thank you. Like I sort of made that up. Same thing with First Shall Be Last. That was my thing, and I'm gonna be straight up honest. I made that to gain subscribers to my channel. Like that's why I did. It was like I said, okay, how do I bring people to my channel? Everybody comments first. Nobody comments the First Shall Be Last. This was like 8 months ago. Now everybody's doing it. I'm racing people.
It's your shtick.
It's my thing, and I've gained like 25 subscribers from that. Like
hey.
I need the Blimey Cow audience, and it's worked very well.
Yeah, I've seen it spreading on Blimey Cow.
They need to write it in. Josh needs to write that in. That would be the best thing.
Oh my gosh. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I hear excited for Olin Rogers' TV show Final Space. Yeah, absolutely. That's gonna be awesome.
There we go. PD as Hamilton.
Oh, actually, there's what's missing?
Hamilton.
Sorry.
I can't spell or English. I Southern. I don't English. I Southern.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Let me scroll up a little, if that's cool.
Skip.
I didn't. There we are.
We are not following these people.
All the default ones.
The news organizations.
The Twitterverses.
It could be fake news.
Let's get political up in here. No.
Okay, we are not getting political. As much as I want to, this is not who will build the roads.
Oh my gosh. I feel so bad. I haven't listened to
I listened to the first one on the Metro today, and it was good.
Yeah, I need to get caught up in my podcasts.
I want to listen to the inner tube, but I just don't have time. Like, you have like 25 different podcasts you can listen to. Phil Vischer, Inner Tube, Who Built the Roads, Aux Cable. I don't listen to them because I just don't have time. I'm editing. You know, when you make these.
Right? It takes so long.
Like, here's the deal. He's a fast editor. What takes him a day takes me 4.
I mean, I've been doing it for like so long. It's like just kind of repetitive at this point. It's like, gah, gah, gah.
So that's the big reason why it takes me a while. Like, I have good videos, and I admit that in the past 6 months, my quality has gone up thanks to KC and Twin Sauce.
Right?
And him. Like, basically, my vlogs are rip-off of Casey, Twin Sauce, and him. Like,
all the daily vloggers are all complete rip-offs of Casey. I mean, look at this. This is literally the exact same gear that Casey uses. Down to the memory card. How sad is that?
Chris Howard has that's changing.
Hot-headed hammy.
Actually, let's keep it. Tell you what.
Oh my god.
I like it. Let's change the picture.
I'm gonna follow them. I'm gonna be your first follower. Don't you jump on. No, this is happening.
The first shall be last.
Oh shoot, wait, no, I gotta log in with Firefox. Chris Howard as
It's PD is Hamilton.
Oh, PD is Hamilton. I'm sorry. Someone's going to beat me as the first follower. Well, hang on. Let me just make it the whole. What?
There we go. PD as Hamilton. Did I misspell it? Did I misspell it?
I'm sorry.
I don't.
I think you can change the handle.
Yeah, you can. I'm trying to figure that out.
On my computer. You maybe need to do that.
No, I can do it on here. I think.
Bella, I did see your Tumblr message.
Oh, let's.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have any? Do you want a gingerbread man? It's like a couple days old, so maybe not.
Why not? We can do it after we get finished here.
Okay. Because I still have.
There's this guy named Chris Howard. Who is this guy?
I don't know.
I just followed him because he seemed like a nice guy. Oh, I don't want to. Oh, I was about to get political. I was about to stay away. To quote DT, that's who I call him. DT, or DuckTales, or Donald Trump. Donald Trump, woohoo, build the wall and dive his money. Donald Trump, woohoo. Life is like a bank system.
Oh my gosh.
I've thought of that a long time. Like, I'd love to put that. See, that's from, I have so many ideas up here. Like, that would be like a viral video, essentially.
That would. That was beautiful. Also, I probably should. Let me follow you back here. Notice. I got one note. He is. There he is.
I miss.
Boom.
You are my first follower.
Yes! Finally, thank you.
Because I misspelled the hashtag, you are my first follower.
Oh my gosh. It's all good. Yeah. John Adams. Oh my gosh.
Did you see Paco's latest video? Yeah, where you collab. That was kind of cool. By the way, subscribe to Caleb Paco. You need to. We are both neck and neck. We're like 112 subscribers. We're like both neck and neck. So I tell people, go subscribe to him.
Go your bags and go subscribe. I try.
I mean.
Oh, y'all want to see the puppy? Emmy.
You ever heard of this sacrilegious thing? So I made the sacrilegious thing. To some people, I'm known as the sacrilegious missionary.
Oh my god.
Which is I might have told you a long time ago, but these people don't know. Art in Nashville, Howard be thy name. The videos they produce each week on YouTube and Facebook. Give us today our daily vlogs. That's it. That's all I made up. Still adding.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry for that.
Nice. That was pretty. I'm trying to come up with something Blind McCow pun. But
Tonight, the sacrilegious missionary. We have him right here.
oh my gosh. That was It's so funny because like I started out being such a huge fanboy. My whole thing was like anytime he favorited one of my tweets, I was like
Same with him.
And now look at us now.
Yep.
You two are the Christian kid gone bad.
Not the Christian kid gone bad. I'm just the Christian kid.
That video was so great. I love the like, you know, going from Forever 21 to Hot Topic. Speaking of things that were cool a few years ago.
You know what's interesting, and I've talked to Josh about this. His writing has gotten better the past 6 months. Josh Taylor.
Oh,
writing for PunDiddley.
I'm sorry. I was thinking of a different Josh.
But you know, I think it started with the I'm scared video, like that released before the election. That was fantastic, and it's just been uphill. And I've complimented Josh. It's like job writing these because normally when I watch it, Blind McCow videos to me are like sermons. Like, oh yeah, that sermon was good. Oh yeah, that sermon. Every Sunday you hear it, or Monday, and then sometimes sermons stick out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say it. The best video of 2014, because I started, here's how I got started with this whole thing. And because in 2012, I met Luke Whittemore at a homeschool convention, at a film camp at the homeschool convention. And he put all around the homeschool conventions paper tear-outs of his channel.
That's a very Luke thing to do.
He put out, it's like, check out my clean videos on PC Change. So I took one home, looked up. I thought it was all right. And then somehow I got on Facebook because stupid cookies. As friend Luke Whittemore. Friend, and we just started talking. We were talking one night back in February 2014, and I sent him this video. You might be a homeschooler, but it was a rip-off the Blind McCow video, and I didn't know it.
Oh my gosh.
And so he said, hey, that's just like the Blind McCow video. So I watched the Blind McCow videos, and I sort of been watching that. Curry came around for one of theirs, and I started watching Kevin, and Kevin's fantastic. I love his reviews. This first one of the old Left Behind movie, my favorite. One of my favorite internet reviews. So watch that. And then through Kevin, I found Chris, Ryan Matlock, Greg Glyer, the Bad Missionary, Bobby Burns, and a few others. So chain, and it's just so awesome.
And it's so great. I love that this is a thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's cool to like thanks to the internet, like genuine friendships happen. Oh, so cool. Around the world.
Is Susan watching from Malaysia?
I think she had to go do something. I'm not sure.
Because that's like the perfect example. Like Susan's from Malaysia.
Right? Oh my gosh. And it's so cool. Internet. Oh my gosh. I mean, there's some horrible things on it, but it's also some wonderful things.
Here's the deal. The internet is sort of like dancing. There's some dancing you want to avoid, but some people use dancing for exercise. Some people use dancing because they just like to dance. And there's some obviously bad dancing. Some people completely avoid dancing. The internet is sort of like that.
Oh my gosh, that fits so well. And most people can't use it correctly.
Exactly. There you go. There you go.
I mean, what kind you want?
Oh, yeah.
What kind?
Cheese pizza.
Cheese?
Yeah.
Of course. With sauce or without sauce?
I actually do with sauce.
With sauce.
That's a big difference between. I don't like tomato. You know, just like you chop up a tomato. Like, I actually like tomato sauce. Fun fact.
Right. That's how you eat a pizza.
Yeah.
Oh. I see how it is. Oh my gosh.
So, like, but a fresh, like, you go to the grocery store, top of tomato, I can't eat that. Like, hamburger I got from the pier today at Santa Monica, just picked it off. You go to the extremes. You take everything off.
Yeah, no, a little bit of tomato liquid touches the bun. Nope, not happening.
The internets don't like dancing. Baptists can't. Well, there's the thing. Baptists avoid dancing, and that's sort of like the people sometimes avoid the internet because one, they say it's horrible, and two, they just don't know how to use it. So it just fits like that. I'm not saying Baptists are like.
We love Baptists, but
it's funny. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest about my religious beliefs and stuff, in case there are some people who are not too much on that. And I know that you typically like to keep this, but is it all right if I?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, totally.
I grew up in a non-denominational, but because we went to Awana at a Baptist church, I got saved through the Baptist church. So I kind of claim I'm sort of Baptist.
So yeah, non-denom is a Baptist church with a cool website.
Exactly. So, Vince, I played the Baptist card. No drinking, no dancing.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. Play the I'm socially awkward card.
You play the Baptist, like seriously, because I don't really drink and I don't really dance. Therefore, I guess I'm a Baptist.
That's so great. You can, yeah. I mean, and like you're in the South, a lot of Baptists.
Exactly.
That's so perfect. Oh my gosh. I went to school at a Baptist school. It was interesting. Let's see. I'm gonna scan through some of these. See if there are any questions.
Remember when you danced for a straight hour and then somehow forgot to record? I missed that live stream.
I remember that. That was a day.
In fact, okay, here's another cool thing. Exactly, it's not exactly 2 years ago, but like 2 years, like negative, like almost identical to 2 years ago today was my first live stream. You and Andrew and Janelle did the live stream where you did the dares, and then you and Andrew afterwards stayed up for like 6 hours afterwards. That was my first ever PunDiddley live stream.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
And just think, 2 years later, on the day, I'm joining my first.
Boom. That's so great. I haven't talked to Janelle in forever. Oh my gosh, I need to message her.
Yeah, I talked to Janelle recently. She's really nice. Like,
yeah.
Shout
out to Janelle.
She even started a blog. I haven't read it, but she said that she wants to do it after YouTube. And I talked with Janelle, and she's like, I kind of didn't want to quit YouTube, but it was kind of with school and stuff that it sort of made sense.
It takes a lot of time.
Exactly.
It really, really does. Are you still wanting? Yes, please send stay positives, please. I beg of ye. We should do one tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, so his is stay positive. Twin Sauce is don't die, keep high.
I totally stole their thing.
I've actually started doing that.
It's convenient.
Mine is actually live long and prosper and may the force be with you. That's been my famous saying for like 5 years. It's kind of
can confirm.
Weird. So that's what I've sort of stuck with that.
Well, thank you, Charlotte. Charlotte? Is that a pun? If you're gonna I will admit that was a pretty grande pun.
Okay, so let's get serious for a second. I want to speak to all your audience about video making, and maybe you can join insight. Number one, making videos, be genuine. Like, there's people, I'm not going to name names, that I've watched that, in my opinion, are too showy. Like, they want to like say, oh yeah, let's be YouTubey and do all this stuff. Instead of being themselves, be yourself. People genuinely appreciate that. Number two, try to make good quality. I know some people are limited on their quality, but you have your phone and there's some like other cameras that you can pick up. And like, I'm not saying that the bad quality should hinder you, but at the same time,
there's a difference between lack of ability versus lack of effort.
Like, for example, I want to daily vlog, believe it or not.
Hey!
But there's a few things that limit me. For example, number one, this is a rental. I've been renting this every single trip.
Oh, wow.
actually one you used.
Yeah, it's nice. I love it.
So that means I only have my DSLR, which is not a 70D. It's a lesser one, but it doesn't have a pop-out screen. I don't have an external mic, and so that leaves this phone. I wouldn't feel confident enough that I would get bored of it and say, no, this isn't working. So that's why I have not daily vlogged and yet, but that's my goal eventually. But you know, for when I vlog and travel, I use this setup. This is a G7X, and this is a portable little tripod. What I do is I use it as a stabilizer. I've just vlogged like this. It stabilizes it, so you're not doing stuff when you vlog yourself. You just hold it out.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And I use it even for my DSLR. So also right now I have 3 cameras I use. This camera is actually more photography. Like 90% of my Instagram photos just come from this because it takes good pictures. This is my vlogging camera. My other camera down here, which is a DSLR.
Hey.
Because I love Canon, even though everybody's switching to Sony now.
Yeah, no kidding.
This is my camera that I takes all my time lapses with. And so this is the squad essentially.
The squad.
This is my gear. And like I said, I would love to upgrade to a 70D, but I just can't right now. Also, somebody said about editing programs. My editing program is 5 years old. It's Adobe Premiere Elements 10, which is a step down from Premiere Pro. But here's the deal. If you have Windows Movie Maker, use it. Can I give you a little secret about that? Edit. So the Chris Howard roll, the first rough edit was done with Movie Maker. So I took all of the raw files, uploaded to that, and made a 17-minute video. Exported that, put it into my editing program because of the files. So I still use it time to time. So use it if you have it. If not, I recommend that you can download a free one if you need to on the internet or buy one.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like open source editing software that's decent. I just haven't come up with any. I don't know any.
Chris Howard or Timber. Oh, that's Andrew watching. That's my brother Andrew.
Oh, hey. Have you seen the well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't. Have you ever seen that?
I think, yeah. I think so.
That's just anytime I see 10 hour, that's what it reminds me of.
No, I would, Andrew, but no. Actually, Luke Whittemore made a 10-hour rap trap version.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God. Yes.
The pizza place apparently is closed because they're not answering the phone. Yeah, that happened one other time, so I think they got weird hours or something. What about like a pollo loco, like chicken, rice, and beans, Mexican?
I'm down with whatever.
Chicken and mac and cheese. They have mac and cheese.
If you're down, yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah. About me or you?
Oh, I don't know. I think my phone's on airplane mode at the moment. I always put it on airplanes for these streams.
So do you guys both want mac and cheese as a side?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Double mac and cheese or mac and cheese?
Yeah. If that's okay.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Fine.
That's hi.
Oh. Hi, everybody. Of course, I'm looking wishful weary. Yeah, I just got back from a long trip.
It's like 6 hours of driving.
Yeah.
So.
Boy, that's a long stretch.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Grandma.
Love you. If you can call me if Bob is back to resting, but call me if you.
Yeah, will do.
Thank you.
Pizza. Oh, you're so high. You got the on pizza. I can't sing, but I can try. Oh, pizza, pizza, pizza. Oh, you so. Adler? The Adler song?
Apparently.
You don't know about the pizza song? What? It's on his album.
Oh, wait, yeah. The fast one. Okay. Sorry, I think I hear pizza song and I think Pizza Angel. Pizza Angel,
see,
come to
I'm
me.
gonna admit something. You're gonna be mad at me. I never really know the Pizza Angel song. I never love it. I'm sorry. I didn't grow up in that generation. I'm sorry. That's like also, and I said this in the conversation, and I will say it again. The Cheeseburger song is not a silly song. It's a love song of Mr. Lump, but they always put it on the list. Why do you?
How does this song go?
Because you're his cheeseburger.
He's lovely. I can't do it, Mr. Lump.
Once in a while. It's funny because he's done it twice. His Japanese accent sounds like Mr. Lump.
Oh my gosh. Abby, you've never heard Pizza Angel? Bella, you haven't heard Pizza Angel?
How old am I? I am too old. That's how old I am. I'm between the ages of 1 and 100 and too old.
I thought you were responding to it because ask that. That's the prompt thing. She's like, wait, how old are you? And that was like forever ago.
I am younger than him, but basically oldest person in the peak room.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to count Becky, I think she's older than me, or like Shayna, if you want to go to that.
Yeah. It's a silly love song.
Silly love song? What are you talking about? The Wings? How's that Paul McCartney song go? Darn it, if I pull it up, you'll get a copyright strike.
I mean, I could mute the.
Can I get an opinion on your profile picture?
Oh, it's cute. It reminds me of
Gumball machine with eyes.
You know, I can. Yeah, that's better than what I was gonna say. Well done. If you watched Winnie the Pooh and VeggieTales as a kid, your childhood was good. Amen.
Oh yeah, Winnie the Pooh was on Hollywood. Yes.
Really?
I got a picture of it, but I moved off my phone.
Oh, like someone in a costume, or like the
No, it's on. Winnie the Pooh was in the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Why? What? I totally didn't see that.
Adios, Captain Cheesecake. Yes, I actually took a picture. I'll send it to you later.
Thank you. Winnie the Pooh is. This doesn't work over a beanie.
There's actually a book that we have in our house that says Christopher Robin has a poo party.
I think I've heard of that. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have a slight thing for Winnie the Pooh. Okay, sorry.
You can do a big hit. No, I can't. I'm sorry.
I can't do it. Yeah.
I can do a what's that news reporter guy that Josh does? Tonight, is there new conspiracy? Has Donald Trump actually become president?
Oh my god.
I'm trying to keep this. That's.
Lee, the only good thing I can say about politics right now is there's no more Trump versus Clinton debates in the comments. That's all I'm going to say.
But the biggest thing that is disappointment, no more Bill Clinton memes. That's the thing.
True. No more Biden memes either.
We get none of those. And it's like, why? Those were like
classic.
Those were, if there was anything good in the election, those memes were the best. What about YOLO? YOLO! I can't do it.
Because we are going to party! I can't do it without sounding like my grandpa.
Oh yeah, I can do like a good impression. That's an impression I can do of him. Hey, shitty. How's you doing?
What'd you say, Sonny?
Just shitty.
Right, kids these days. Back when I was Generation we, I don't know what I'm gonna say. Time for a nap.
Hey, shitty.
Oh my gosh. Let's see.
Do we have a spicer? Yeah, just give Melissa McCarthy. Just Melissa do her thing.
Oh my gosh. Grandpa YOLO.
How would that work?
No. He's like, come on. No, how does YOLO?
YOLO.
He's like, he yells.
Yeah.
Which I always feel awkward doing. I never like can full out scream. I always feel awkward, even when I'm like home alone screaming into a pillow. I was
You scream into pillows?
You know, sometimes when the stress just gets to you.
Take a break from editing. Take a break.
Take a break and get away. Take a break and go to LA.
Go to Griffith Observatory. Fantastic. Just don't get eaten by wolves. It's fantastic.
It really is. Yeah, you saw La La Land.
Yes, I did. And I'm sorry, I didn't think it was that great. Soundtrack.
No, I couldn't.
I love the soundtrack,
Mm-hmm.
but the movie was.
Honestly, I'm kind of the same way. Like, it was a really good movie. So much better.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what made the movie better. If it was just a movie if the soundtrack wasn't that great, I don't think it would have got as good a response from critics.
A love letter to Hollywood. Like, let's be honest, it was just a love letter to Hollywood. Like the
if you don't have a good camera, here's the deal. Now, and I'm not saying don't, but when you're starting out YouTube, here's another good YouTube tip. When you're starting YouTube, you have to copy somebody else, like Casey or Weather.
Oh yeah, totally.
But you build your own style. I think Twin Sauce is good because I watched Twin Sauce early videos. They're sort of like Casey Neistat, but they've gotten their own style.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like, and when you think like, oh no, I don't want to just copy someone. You're not copying them. When you're learning to play an instrument, like you study the works of other people. Like that's just what you do. Except it's a little different because like with video, you are creating something from nothing. Like you can't recreate someone else's video. So if you try and copy someone, you will eventually find your own style, your own flavor. Oh, Nia's here. Welcome, Nia. Engagement, by the way.
Yes. I actually met Nia in December.
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome. That Nia to happen. I'm sure you've heard that a million times.
Yeah, that's...
Days. How were your days?
How were your days?
Dang it! Didn't even think of that. Well done.
Nia is engaged to her boyfriend. So.
Yep. That's the was like it's a good thing he didn't bully her into saying yes. That's the best I got. I'm sorry.
Live stream double baseball.
Oh my gosh. I try.
You know, I'm gonna say something for the single people as well. Because he's single, I'm single. Has been fantastic for me because I'm an adult, but I can do basically whatever I want to. Like, I took the train by myself from La Mirada 2 days ago, went to Hollywood. And
that's a decently long trip, too.
Yeah. And, you know, there was no, like, adult. I mean, of course, we're old enough now to.
Yeah, we are the adults.
We are the adults. But, you know,
yeah, if I
was with somebody, it would be a bit more. I'm not saying it would be bad. Like, it'd be cool hanging out with you in Santa Monica, but we all have our own pace.
Exactly.
How we want to do.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh.
It was cool because I went to Huntington Beach also.
Really?
Yes. And it was like cloudy and stuff. And with some people, they stayed on the beach. They went to the beach. I just went up to the pier, walked around, came back. And it was time to go. So, you know, it's good to be single. And I think I've just realized that me being on this trip.
Yeah, it's the independence. It's like, you know what? I want to do something. And I'm not like, I'm the only one that decides, you know what? Let's do it.
Like, he can go to the store and buy sprinkles. That was a tweet.
Which I did. Based on real life events, I guess.
Yes, actually, that's another thing I've said. All the people my age are engaged, single, and I'm just sitting at home like.
It's so weird when like your friends, like I know people in real life, they're like, oh yeah, they just pop the question. I'm like,
Jordan Taylor.
Well, yeah.
That's just.
Exactly.
I mean, I think it was coming, but it was just so nice.
It's been long enough. No.
It's been a long time since you've been together. Is it time for you to get engaged?
It's so. I know like some friends in real life back in NC. They haven't been on this channel before. You wouldn't know them, but they both like I knew both of them independently before they met each other, and then they met. And like all of their friends, we all like colluded to try and get them together because we were like, oh my gosh, they would be perfect for each other. Now they're married.
Isn't there? Didn't Andrew? I heard a wedding story. Like Andrew like said, no, I'm the one who got those people together.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like there's a whole like thing in our friend group, like who's the one that actually got them together, and I mean, obviously. Okay, I'm just gonna say, I'm pretty sure I was the first person that he admitted he had feelings for her to, because we were on a walk just together, just he and I, having some bro time. I was like, so, Stephanie, is there anything there? And he turned beet red, and he said, maybe. Just saying, Andrew.
Mr. Spads, if you're watching. That's right. When you turn 18, I call you by your last name, like Mr. Spads or 18. But he's mature enough. I can call him that. Gabe, however, he's still a child, and he will always be a child.
Oh,
burn.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Abby, that's horrible. My friend did something similar. He said, I do not want to go with anyone else to prom. But the girl he asked out was vegan. Oh, that's bad.
Matthew Moomore.
Hey, Matthew!
I don't know who that is, but you've talked about him in live streams.
He's awesome. He's a friend of Twin Sauce. He's down
cool.
in Georgia, in Savannah. I wish I'd known. That's like, we used to go through Savannah all the time whenever we went down to St. Simon's.
I know. It was funny because December, when I went down to Florida, and it's like right as the time you would be down there every year.
Oh my gosh.
You're in California. It's like normally you would be down there, and it's like I'm down there. In fact, funny story. The first time I ever messaged him was I saw his St. Simon Island, Georgia vlogs from way back, and I messaged him like, check out my video, and you had no idea who I was. This is way back in 2014.
Simpler time.
Oh, and it was funny because we were at the museum yesterday, and there was a book, and the guy kind of looked. Let me pull up a picture because I took a picture of it.
Which museum was it? Was it the
Museum of Tolerance?
That doesn't sound familiar.
It's a Holocaust museum in Pico. I went there yesterday with Jubilee. I hung out with her.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's actually awesome. Yeah, I need to learn what's around here more. I haven't nearly as much as I should. I know. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've seen that. We passed by it. Haven't gone in it, though.
So this is what you looked like 3 years ago.
I can see it. It's the shirt and jacket. No.
This was a book in the Holocaust Museum. Do you see it?
Oh, my gosh. Pretty much back when I had short hair. Way back when.
Oh, this is Gabe.
Ah! That's actually kind of terrifying.
He's the same white guy as I am, so it's so weird.
Pretty merch. That's a thing.
You can rewind it, but that's
pretty much. I just noticed our shirts. We have like almost well, maybe not.
This is the same. I think this is the same shirt I wore when I met you. It's like every time I've met, I wore the same shirt.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I love these shirts. I have 5 of these.
It's like the Einstein thing. Now, or like the Steve Jobs. That was his name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look.
You have your look, and you just.
Yeah.
It's one less thing to worry about.
Don't cut your. But you said you will cut your hair when Luke cuts at VidCon.
Yep, that's gonna happen.
Okay, everyone. Luke is gonna cut it at VidCon.
And then I'll grow it back
June.
out. But that's gonna happen. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe.
Say hello to everyone who doesn't know it.
So if you're new to the stream, you don't know who this is. This is Chris McGowen. Yeah, it was 2014, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2015. More of 2015.
It's your shirt suffering. It's really blue. Wow. Oh my gosh, Mason. Wow.
It's a precious.
How short are you gonna cut it? You'll find out.
He'll decide when we get there, but he is gonna Luke Herth. How do you pronounce her last name?
I think it's Harworth.
Hartworth.
I'm not.
I don't English. I Southern, so I can't pronounce anything.
I always like C words. Like I've read it over and over, but I've never heard it pronounced out loud. So it's like I don't know how to pronounce it. I just recognize it. Yeah. Let me swing my leg up because I need to. There we go. Because that's a little more comfortable now. Little more comfy. Comfy. Everybody clap your hands. Clap. I am so white. I love that song. You mean that? What is it? Like the three white people songs at parties. That the Cha-Cha Slide, YMCA, Macarena. Oh, and the Cupid Shuffle.
You know, you've said this before, and I will quote you. The most white guy thing to do is double high five.
So true. Or doing over a high five.
I wish the folks that people white things. What's that Twitter account?
Things white people like.
Yeah, that's something he should post.
I love that account.
I know. Like,
did you see when they blocked Julie?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they tweeted one of those out, and they had a grammar mistake, and she corrected it, and they said things white people like, correcting people's grammar, and blocked her. It was beautiful.
I love that account because it's like majority of them. It's like hey, how's it going?
Sorry,
I've spread to their channel. It's like a virus. Like it's just spread from.
Are you comparing the words of God Himself to a virus? Just trying to make you feel as awkward as possible.
I have no words. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Oh my
nerdy.
gosh.
I can't. Style. I cannot English. That I've done it very well tonight, but somehow at that moment I couldn't English.
Totally.
But how's it going? Is that Paul or Luke? I'm guessing Paul.
I don't know. We'll see. The Cupid Shuffle is bomb. I agree. I love the Cupid Shuffle.
Also, I'm going to spoil something for you. Remember Glenna?
Yeah.
She's not Scottish. She's from Texas, but she has Scottish heritage. Sorry. I'm sorry. We're both here. Hey, how's it going, y'all? I will see you at VidCon. I'm so excited to see y'all there.
Totally. Let's see. Are you still gonna dye your hair red? I don't know. Maybe. It'd be fun. It's one of those things like I know I would only do it once, but it'd be kind of fun to do. So maybe.
See, I'm never gonna dye my hair. It's just too perfect not to dye. God gave me this head of hair. I'm gonna use it.
It'd be if you've heard it. That would be almost unbearable.
Silence.
I thought that pun was pretty cute. To Cole. No, that's your finger. I'm sorry, that's not your.
Oh, he said he could cut it, but.
Oh, I mean, like I'd probably dye it by myself or go somewhere.
You dyed your hair before.
Well, that was chalk. Wasn't quite the same, but maybe.
Mm.
This is the nice thing. It's more of a thing out here, so like people don't give you weird looks. As I'm sure you saw in Santa Monica, because a lot of people in Monica have that. And you go out on the beach.
I saw a few. I didn't really go out the beach.
Oh, okay.
Too much. I walked along like
Muscle Beach, where they have all the exercise equipment.
Yes.
Or the slack lines. That's where
I walked over there.
That's where all the it's not like the vegan hipsters, like those kind of hipsters. That's where they all hang out. Your hair puns are going to leave us stranded. Hilarious. Are you ever going to stop making Hamilton videos and bad puns? Nope. I'm going to keep it up. To make a Hamilton more.
He's not throwing away his shot. What you need to do is this. If Vine was still around.
Oh my gosh.
A good Vine would be you have a paper and it says you tumble it up and throw it away.
Oh my gosh.
I have so many good Vines in my head. It's just I not like the knock joke.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, thank you.
We can stop in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, okay. 8:30. That sound good for everyone?
But anyway, so to sum this up, because I know we're wrapping it up here in about 10 minutes. So check out Chris Howard's PD as Hamilton, but that's why he was the first to follow. Because
I think you can you can definitely change.
I will change it, but just go to his follows and you will see it. Just stalk the people he's followed. Actually, it's funny. You followed my director, Christopher Keating.
Huh.
You follow him and he follows you.
What was his name?
Christopher Keating, director of my organization, World Horizons and Hillside Missions.
Huh. That's cool. I guess. You need to listen to Dear Evan. I have no idea what.
Oh yeah, that was cool. Like today, so I was walking through the places. I might say this earlier, but in case you don't know, I was walking through Santa Monica, and it was funny because it was like, oh, there's a Starbucks. Chris Howard met Evan Editor, and oh yeah, there's the panini shop, and it was kind of cool walking through.
Oh my gosh. Yep, that was. Okay, I'll listen to Dear Evan Hansen. Is that like a podcast or an album?
I heard there's a podcast called The Room Where It Happens podcast, where it's a Hamilton podcast. Somebody told me about it.
Oh my gosh, that's actually wonderful.
Are time zones a thing? Well, I'm still messed up when it time zones because my body is 4 hours behind because daylight saving time threw me for a loophole plus Pacific. So.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So it's like midnight for you.
So it's essentially I'm a night out anyway, but
Broadway music. Okay, I'll look it up. I'll
Spotify.
I'll Google it. Let me write that down actually.
Oh yeah, what's funny is I got a Spotify subscription the day before I left for Florida 3 months ago, and it ends the day I come back. The 99 cents, like the day. So it was like so convenient.
That's actually awesome. There we go. Okay. To Ed Sheeran's new album. I haven't. I've been obsessed with Castle on the Hill. Like yesterday, I just played it on loop, and I know it's like the obvious, song. But oh my gosh, have you heard that?
I have.
Oh.
The song that I've been obsessed with this month is "Believer" by Imagine Dragons. So fantastic.
Sorry, Matthew's thing. Team Apple. I actually would use Google Play Music. So
I use Spotify because I've used it. So I built my playlist on Spotify, and I'm so sophisticated with music. But it's like every month is like top songs that month, and it's like I love it. I love being organized like a Billboard Top 100. It's in my head.
That's awesome. Castle on the Hill was cut with Final Cut Pro. Huh. I don't understand Final Cut. I've tried it. It just, I'm not used to the whole Mac workflow either way. I know I need to listen to Les Mis. I'm sorry. I'm protesting Ed because he's not sharing his profits. Wow. Yeah. Well, did you see the thing on Tumblr that someone had asked someone like, or why aren't you a fan of Top or something? And someone commented, the fact that you took the time to make the slash through the O means this is something we shouldn't talk about.
I know. I think I tweeted about 21 Pilots a few weeks ago, and I spelled it out. And so I was like, T.O.P.
Right?
Like people
Same.
like got on me.
Oh my gosh. I mean, like, they're not bad. I enjoy like.
I only used Tumblr once, and that was for so it was funny because I took a class and the guy who was leading said, okay, I want everybody to put your assignments on Tumblr. That is the only time I've had a Tumblr account.
Oh my gosh.
So yes, we put our assignments on Tumblr.
Huh. That's okay. Wow. Yeah, it's a place. It sure is a place. I once wrote 21 pilots.
I actually wrote that, and just the screaming fans come at you, and
yeah, it's terrifying. It's.
I'm sorry, but I just don't care. I listen to their songs; they're okay, but
yeah, I mean, like they're good songs. They're just not my personal genre of music. Like some people don't like country, or some people don't like rap, or some people don't like hip hop. Like I can recognize a good like hip or rap song.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a huge rap fan, but like I respect Eminem. I don't listen to his music a lot.
To quote him from 2015, the closest thing I'll ever get to rap is White and Nerdy.
That doesn't include Hamilton. Hamilton is hip hop.
That was a quote from 2 years ago, and look where he's at now.
Oh my gosh. I love those 20 pilots and Fallout Fellas. I get that reference. Well done, Abby.
I'm not saying they're bad about 21 Pilots. They're a good group, and I respect them. It's just I'm not into their music as others.
Exactly, yeah.
Same thing with Hamilton. I respect Lin-Manuel Miranda. He's a fantastic guy. He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
You're on thin ice, but no, I'm kidding. Yeah, I totally get that. Oh my gosh.
What's up, Troy?
Hey.
We're ending this soon. Sorry. But it will be up on his live stream channel, hopefully. Yeah. I didn't play any copyright music.
Oh my gosh, Bella.
You burn. Burn, baby, burn.
I hope that you
McGowen. Duncan.
Burn.
Duncan is here, but I already spoiled
Scotland.
I already spoiled that you're not actually from Scotland.
I'm still gonna say Scotland, because yeah. Where did the origin of people calling you Krish come from?
That was
yeah.
My nickname is Chris Na or Chris No, depending on how you say it, which is Chris No H, and then just Krish. That's where it was
Chris
separate.
H. Chris No H.
Yes, that's where it came from.
Pretty much. It's a good thing your last name didn't begin with H.
I cannot wait to see y'all at VidCon. It's just going to be so awesome.
There's just going to be such a big group of people. Like, we're going to need to, like, split into, or, like, form one long conga line anytime we go anywhere.
But I can't wait to meet Adler, Katie.
Yeah.
Anna.
I don't know if Katie's going. Katie,
Gregoire?
Yeah.
She said she was.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, that's what she said. She's going to go to Europe. And then as soon as she gets back from Europe.
Okay, I need to message her about that. Because, yeah, I didn't even know that.
And for the record, for me, I've been blessed with a place to stay down here. Actually, it was funny because on the way back from the airport, I was offered I told them I was offered to stay in Santa Ana.
Oh, so really?
I think where I'm staying is slightly closer.
Mm-hmm.
But first, I get 2 offers to stay down here. I call that
Western. You know us in our Western hospitality.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and Anna's going too.
Yes.
Cool. Like this, just this group that is formed, and is her name Beck or Becca? Australian. I think her name is Beck. It's Becke.
Glenn Beck.
Not Glenn Beck. Or yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
All right. So for what people wondering for VidCon, I am going the first week. So there's 2 meetups. One at the beginning of the month, one toward the middle, or like 9th, 10th.
Oh, DidCon?
Yes, I'm going to the first one. People that I know that are going to be there. So if you're going to the second one, I'm probably going to miss you. So, lo siento. which is I'm sorry. So I think we need to be wrapping this up here.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, I didn't even look at the time.
So
okay. Yeah. Well, thank you everyone so much. This was a lot of fun. Oh man. But I guess we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time. My channel, yours truly, Chris.
Hey,
live long,
check 'em
prosper,
out.
and may the force with you. Remember,
pardon me.
stay positive.
Stay positive. Okay, I'm just gonna get a quick shot for the vlog for tonight because I'm already feeling tired. Okay, yeah, thank you everyone so much, and make sure to follow him, all his socials, and see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.